Built to help us survive, preserve energy, and solve problems, our brains are amazing machines. Still, it's not unusual for us to put off or completely avoid challenging chores. But why then? Why would our brains seem to object to anything that is difficult or complicated? Let's investigate this concept and see how we may turn our instinctual avoidance to welcome development and output. Your brain is essentially efficient. It looks for the fastest route to stability and comfort. When confronted with something difficult, such as acquiring a new skill, beginning a project, or deciding on a life-altering course of action, the brain detects a threat to its equilibrium. It rapidly triggers its defensive mechanism, sending signals of pain or even dread that motivates you to put off or divert yourself. This reaction is a normal one meant to keep you safe from what your mind considers to be danger. It is not a weakness of your character. You might have seen that you experience more resistance the more difficult the work looks to be. Your brain is murmuring to you, "This is going to be uncomfortable. Let's do something else." The amygdala, the area of your brain in charge of processing emotions like anxiety and dread, causes this resistance. It responds to help you avoid that discomfort when it detects trouble. The good news is that you can rewire these instinctive reactions and educate your brain to tilt toward challenges rather than avoidance with awareness and effort. The first step in altering your brain's handling of difficult events is to recognize the discomfort without caving into it. Let yourself feel the resistance. Knowing that this is only your brain's means of defense will enable you to go beyond first reluctance. Then divide the work into smaller, more doable chunks. This helps your brain to absorb it and lessens the sense of effort. Your brain is less inclined to rebel when every action seems reasonable. Refining the task is another useful approach. See it as a chance for improvement rather than a danger to your comfort. Tell yourself that this work is an investment in your growth, not only challenging one. This kind of perspective helps you to shift the emotional reaction your brain links with the work, thereby increasing your chances of voluntary engagement with it. Developing new habits might also assist your brain to welcome difficulties more easily. Here, consistency is crucial. Your brain begins to view chores that challenge your boundaries as less dangerous when you routinely face them. It gets easier with time to enter difficult circumstances free from the paralyzing anxiety of discomfort. Recall that your brain's avoidance of difficult tasks is merely obeying its natural programming, not about sloth or lack of discipline. Understanding this pattern can help you to take control and lead your brain toward a different perspective. As you overcome more difficulties, you will gradually find that your brain begins to change. What once seemed impossible will just another stop on your path of development. Therefore, the next time you find yourself avoiding something challenging, stop to consider it. Acknowledge that this is how your brain seeks protection. Break it down into little steps, smile at the task ahead, and remind yourself that development is never simple. It's the difficult things that mold you into the person you are supposed to be.